here's we're live, and look, turned out pretty good. And so we're trying it again tonight with, yes.
Shut up. Hi, girl.
You slouching?
Don't be slouchy. You look like an old woman when you slouch over.
Okay, so we're trying it again tonight using the same internet service that we did last night, because last night seemed to work pretty well. We wanted to do this out. Oh, my granddaughter Sophia.
Hi.
I figured, she's been on a few times, so I figured everybody knew who you were.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we are here again. Is anybody coming in yet? Yeah. Okay, good. So they'll let you know how it looks, I suppose. Hope you guys had a great day. I want to hope we're not keeping you up late. Okay.
No, we just woke her up.
So we thought Sophia's spending the night with us tonight. We're honored to have her hanging out with the old folks. So we thought we'd put her in front of the camera and class up the joint a little bit. So you guys were saying that the video last night worked pretty well. I replayed it and looked like it was pretty good to me. So we want to, anyway, I said again. God, I got to stop doing that. So I want to go over a question tonight that I've gotten a couple times in the last few days.
Tessa says it's nice to meet you.
Hi, Tessa. I have a question here. Let's see. We've got, this is from Danny. Danny asked, I'm getting into router work and I have really been enjoying your videos. I have a WEN 6033 and a Harbor Freight Drill Master coming. So I looked up and he actually sent me a link to what that WEN is a manufacturer, a certain kind of router.
He said it's buffering.
Oh, buffering. So this is the router that he has and wants to know if we have a blank base plate to fit it. So we've got these blank base plates. Let's see if I can reach it here. We're winging it, obviously. So this is for a full-size router, and this obviously is a full-size router. And so if you guys have, a big DeWalt or a big router that we don't have pre-drilled for, you can buy a blank base plate, and drill and countersink your own holes. So I feel like I'm doing all the talking. Why aren't you talking?
Well, you can ask her the question. She doesn't know the answer.
Okay, so once I get done here, then I'll interview you and you can answer some questions. So here's the deal, guys. If you've got a plunge router, and a plunge router, or whether it's just a plunge router, I don't think this plate will work well with a plunge router. Vicky's shaking her head, so
The picture's not great, but it is what it is. So.
okay. You want to shut down and try it again? Okay. You did last night.
And Viking didn't work.
Frontier now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying last night you tried it, and a second time, and it came back and worked fine. Okay, so hopefully it's not fuzzy enough that you guys can't see what I'm talking about. But if you have a large or even a small plunge router, the blank base plates might be an issue because of the handles. And I don't know if I would guess not, because this looks like it has a switch in it. So that plate, these handles might conflict with these handles. So that's what I'm trying to get. The plates weren't working on their routers is because they were trying to put them on a plunge router rather than a fixed base router. Huh?
Oh my gosh, Sophia just gone.
So remember, if you get a base plate from us, whether it's a full size or whether it's a trim router base plate, you want to put them on a fixed base rather than a plunge base. And I'm not saying that it won't work on a plunge base, but you might have more issues because of the handles. If they're not removable, they may be in the wrong spot unless you somehow rotate that anyway, you might be able to make it work, but they're really designed to replace a fixed base plate, not a plunge base.
God bless you.
Excuse me.
God bless you.
There's dust in here. I went that way. So, anyway, social distancing. So I hope that is helpful to you guys. I hope you can even see what I just showed. I don't know. Anyway, but we also, if you have a small trim router and we don't have a specific trim router that's pre-drilled for yours, we have a blank on those as well. So the small one and the big one. Anyway, that was the question of the day. Now, let's learn more about this creature. And what are you thinking about this whole social distancing, not being able to go to school and all that? Give us your opinion.
It's hard.
Okay.
I feel worse for the seniors, up their senior nights, their senior season. But, I mean,
And what grade are you in then?
I'm a sophomore, so I kind of got it laid back. Juniors have to take SATs and ACTs, but they can't take them, so we don't know what they're doing. Freshmen just lost the rest of their freshman year.
Yeah.
Sophomores got it easy.
So you're kind of right in the right spot.
I got
then.
really lucky.
Yeah. Assuming this all goes away, you know.
Hopefully.
So do you guys, you don't have any, do you know now for sure that your school is done for the whole year?
Yes.
So there's no way they're
Nope.
bringing it back as far as you know. And you're doing schooling how, like remotely or online or what?
I froze all my grades because I have good grades, but if I wanted to move a grade up, I got a big project, and I have to do the big project, and my grade will go a letter up.
A letter up. So
Yeah.
when you froze your grades, where were you at?
A's.
A's. Well, how can you go up from A's if you have a big project, you know, A plus? Or?
Well, I had a C, a 79. It was a 79.3.
Okay.
So I have to give it that 0.7. So I'm doing this huge project.
And is
In that
that's
one
a
class?
specific class?
Oh, in a one class.
Yeah.
The other classes you were A's and B's
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay, I gotcha. So you have the option not to freeze all your grades,
Yeah.
just the grades that you
Yeah.
want to freeze. If you meet a certain criteria of having, okay, gotcha. All right, well that's interesting. I learned something there. Okay.
You
So
got to hang out with me today.
I saw that, yeah. And you guys that are on Instagram saw that they got to pour some resin. Are you going to be posting anything on that?
And it's not
Yeah.
posting.
Okay. So what else about this whole stay home thing is you like it or you
No.
don't like it or?
No.
But you've told me in the past that you hated school. You just hated the
Okay,
people
but
in
I
school.
miss my friends.
Oh, so you have friends?
Yes.
Because at the beginning of the year you said you had no friends.
I have friends.
Now you have friends.
Yes,
Okay.
I have friends.
All right.
I miss
So-
my sport.
Yeah. And what sports do you play?
Softball.
Softball. Okay. And the whole season got canceled.
Yep.
So you guys don't even get together. You can't even get together and practice or nothing. You can only practice on your own then.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That stinks. Yeah, you
It
guys were
does.
doing good. We were going out and watching all your games too. Anyway, okay. So I remember about a few weeks ago you said, and you remember what I said. Is because
It's
it
never
hasn't ever happened
happened
before. So it's a moment in history that you're gonna remember forever.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hopefully we'll as a country, as a nation, we'll learn from it and we can avoid
Yeah.
this happening again because it's messed up a lot of lives. So anyway, any questions from the
I
gallery?
just want to say, everybody keep Tessa's son Nathan in your prayers. He tested positive for the corona.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh
He
my
said
gosh.
he's feeling better. He was doing okay, but he's got to stay home and
Completely
he's
quarantined.
not feeling great, but he's So
And they're checking everybody he was in contact with, I assume. That's kind of what I've heard.
But
Wow,
anyway,
he did test
Mm-hmm.
positive then. Okay, so they say that, most people that get it, come through it.
Yeah.
It's a very low percentage. We're praying for you, Tessa, and your boy
Nathan.
So anybody, if there's any questions or anything I can
haven't
help with?
seen any comments. I mean, I've seen a few people that said the picture isn't great, but
Oh, by the way, just an announcement. Today's video that was gonna post either. I've been uploading it for about 7 hours now, and it's about 13% uploaded. So it may be Friday before it posts. And I've tried to post it before that. I tried to post it, upload it to YouTube 3 times, and it failed all 3 times. And now I'm on my 4th try. I don't know. I'm just going to keep doing these daily things, guys, to try and give you guys as much value as we can. And just post my videos when I can get them posted. We'll still do our Friday at the table.
oh, they're just not coming through.
Is there anybody there? Does it say how many people are watching there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Oh,
Hold on.
maybe they just late coming through.
There's a bunch of them. Hold on. I gotta go backwards.
Our signal is so bad, guys. I so
It's-
apologize.
and it's not just us out here to look at it, so we're just doing the best we can.
And honestly, I think YouTube is having some major issues as well. I don't know that for a fact, but I get the feeling that YouTube is just getting inundated and they can't handle it. And being as we're on YouTube Live.
Internet in general is crappy today. Tessa says, I'm jealous she's in shorts and we're supposed to be 6 to 5 inches, 3 to 5 inches of snow. Oh my God, it was like 80 today, Tessa.
Beautiful
So
day out here.
nice.
This is the nicest day we've had for
Canada's here.
Abraham. Yeah, so I think maybe spring has finally hit. I know I took some video of some poppy patches today, some of the golden poppies.
I don't know.
It's so cool.
Mike from Boston said over 20 states have canceled school.
Yeah.
Tim Kirkpatrick says, I'm a technician in the Las Vegas School District, 5th largest school district in the county, and we're all shut down. I'm driving all the maintenance workers.
Hush up. All of our friends are girlfriends.
Tessa says, how do you clean the letters?
It depends, Tessa. If you've got, I assume you're talking about layout letters and you've got black spray on them. So if you're using the primer, you want to use just paint thinner. Mineral spirits might work, but just paint thinner will take the black spray off if it's the primer. If it is the ink, if you're using the spray stencil ink, spray a degreaser called gunk, that will also work. But I use gasoline and it works. I've had that stuff soaking, letters soaking literally for a week in a gasoline or the paint thinner, and that stuff does not shrink or delaminate or come apart or anything. I think it's something to do with the way the birch is made and or the way the laser literally is like cauterizing the edges as it burns it. I think it kind of seals them up.
Tim Kirkpatrick said there are so many people that are staying home. Everybody's on YouTube and on the internet, and it's
Yeah.
bogging everything down.
Yeah.
So things are slow. Be patient. Keep doing what you're doing. We love it. He's
Thank
the one
you.
in Vegas area.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're giving it our best shot. Anyway, I've got
He
now.
actually pulled all his hair out.
Ooh,
You.
yeah.
Susan Alexander said, hi, you guys are doing the
Hey,
best
Sue.
you can, and we really appreciate it. The internet is just overrun. Weather here in the 80s, one day, snow the next. Stay healthy. We love you all.
Wow. She's in the east. All right, you guys. We'll keep doing this and give it our best shot. And from day to day, it seems like it's going to be a struggle. Yesterday seemed good. Today, not so much. The day before that, not so much. And we'll give it our best shot. So if you guys have questions, be sure and keep emailing me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. And I may get you to your question on here or on,
Matt Bay is here.
who?
Matt Bay.
Oh, Matt Bay. Hey, Matt. I may get to him on a future coffee and questions. I may start showing some sign covers of the day on here when we have front. So anyway, guys, we love you. Thanks for joining in. Thank you to my Sophia